So hey James, how are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thanks. I'm delighted to be here with you. It's my first time to meet you, the other Revive Active ambassador. For anyone that's watching, I'm Nathalie and I'm joined with professional rugby player James Ryan today, and I am delighted to be able to throw some quick fire Q&A questions at you. I'm going to dive into the first question that we have here, which I think a lot of people will be interested in given your background, and that is wondering when it comes to staying fit during lockdown, what did you do when you were at home, James? Do you have a home gym? Did you have a certain program that was strict you were sticking to? How did you go about it?
Yeah, I had a bit of a home gym. I bought a bit of equipment from MC Sport, so I was pretty well stacked. I think we were very lucky at Leinster where, Charlie Higgins and Killian Reardon, who would be our head of S&C and our senior S&C coaches, they were really top class for us. So we all had our GPSs, so they knew exactly what we were doing in terms of how many meters we were running every week, high speed meters, all of that. And then generally our training days were like Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. So on those days we'd run in the morning and then lift after. So that was generally what we did.
They kept you really accountable then. You didn't get the same break everyone else did during lockdown when it comes to your training.
No, it was good because we all came back there 3-4 weeks ago, and like the general standard of fitness across the board was pretty good because lads kind of worked hard. I think everybody kind of did a bit over lockdown, even to keep sane. To fill the day.
Were you guys were you tracking like your workout stats against each other and strength and everything as well?
Yeah, I think we probably weren't monitoring the strength quite as much because there was a bit in it. I think the running was probably a bit more important for us, just making sure that we were getting kind of the meters in those legs and everything.
I'm really jealous that you were able to run and you were allowed to go out and run around with the GPS, because I actually have an injury at the minute. Since last October, I've had a hip injury, possibly a torn labrum. So running is something that I love. I was hoping to do a full marathon March just gone. And luckily I got some equipment in as well for lockdown. So I'm just stuck doing upper body weights, which is minimal, no compound lifting. And then I have a cross trainer, luckily, that I was just gifted for the few months. The cross trainer is the only thing I can use right now. So I've learned to love it, but I kind of hate it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're tough enough, aren't they?
It's tough just to keep, there's no endurance like when you're running and you're sprinting. You just can't get that high intensity on a cross trainer. But come here, I'm going to dive into our second question. So obviously during lockdown, we all had to cook at home. We were trying to eat healthy at home. Did you have a favourite go-to lunch or dinner that you were cooking?
In fairness, my brother Mark has a newfound ability to cook. He's gotten very into the cooking over the lockdown, so I kind of let him take the reins quite a bit. He cooked some lovely pastas that were very nice. Yeah, we love our Chinese food as well in this house, so he had a go at like dumplings and little things like that.
Oh, nice. I saw a lot of people getting real kind of ethnic with their cooking. So they do like a family themed night, like Asian one week, Thai one week, Chinese the next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did some Mexican as well. Did you ever have fish tacos?
Oh, when I was in Florida, so I have one sister in Florida, and I would never go anywhere without ordering the shrimp tacos.
Yeah, we didn't do shrimp now. That sounds nice, but we did cod. So.
Oh, lovely. Anything fish, I love. And what about snacks? Do you have a favourite go-to snack? Like a quick grab and run sort of thing?
I love a good protein bowl.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I actually made some not that long ago, and I put vanilla protein into them, and I got like 24 out of the batch. They are so handy. So moving on then, we have another question here. Your favourite TV series? Although I have a feeling you were studying more. Did you watch any new TV series over lockdown? Surely you watched Normal People, did you?
No, I actually didn't watch Normal People.
Did you not? You must be the only one in the country.
I know, yeah. I know there's a lot of hype. I haven't got around to it yet. I watched, I'm a bit late to the party, but I started Peaky Blinders.
Oh, very good. I haven't watched that one myself.
Have you not watched it? Jeez, you'll have to watch that now.
Yeah, I'll watch that. You can watch Normal People. We'll come back and discuss again.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan, yeah. Did you watch Tiger King?
I haven't watched Tiger King. That is one that I need to watch. That's one that I definitely want to watch. Have you watched it?
I actually need to finish it, but it's pretty insane, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous too, but I think that's maybe this weekend when I'm getting settled in my new little place. Have you any plans for the rest of the summer then? Are you straight back into lots of training now that things are lifting, or?
I'm actually going to head down to Galway later on. I'm heading to a village called Clonbur in Connemara. So it's where my mum's from. So we've got family down there. We've a place down there. So going to head down this afternoon for a few days. We've a week off at the moment. And then probably get down there kind of on the weekends and things like that. But yeah, I won't be heading overseas, obviously. But I don't mind like spending a bit of time in Ireland, especially during the summer when you usually wouldn't. Like if we get the weather here, like it's the best place in the world.
Once we get the weather, that's all that matters. I'm just hoping we get it so I can go somewhere like staycation in Ireland. I actually went to Cork the weekend just passed and spent 2 nights down there, and the weather was insane. We went to Princess Street, and all the restaurants are doing like a shared area where they have all their tables socially distanced. Everyone was sitting outside having food and cocktails. It was lovely. It was a really nice treat. What are you going to miss most from lockdown? The height of lockdown, what is it that you're going to miss most now?
Probably, as I was saying, kind of just that opportunity to reconnect with my family. Like I was training with my brothers, watching TV with them, spending the whole day with them, you know, and we actually got on really well. Like I thought, you know, there might have been the odd scrap, but there really wasn't. So I suppose kind of just that bit of family time would be one. Just kind of a slower pace of life for a while, which probably was
I'm the very same. Yeah, I'm the very same. At the first week, I kind of panicked because there was so much unknown that I didn't switch off and I didn't relax. I probably stressed myself out more than I ever have. But then once 2 weeks passed and we just had to stay still and stay put, I'll miss that. I hadn't felt that relaxed in so long. And now that normal stressors are coming back into life again, things are getting a bit quicker paced. I don't think we'll ever have that level of kind of weird calmness ever again. Hopefully we don't, but hopefully we are able to calm down to that level without a pandemic causing it. So then obviously lockdown is lifting and finally we're coming out of it. It's really important for everyone to look after their immune system at this time, as we know, and both of us do so in the same way. So taking Zest Active, I take it first thing every single morning fasted before I train. I like to train fasted if I can. When do you take it, James, or when's your favourite time of day to take it?
I'm the same. I take it every morning. The odd time I might forget, and then I'll have it some stage during the day. But yeah, I'd be generally the same. I'd have it first thing in the morning. It's lovely. Like it's lovely and tasty, actually.
Gives me a boost. Like I usually have, you know, a morning coffee as well, but if I didn't have it, I'd be fine because it gives me a boost of energy to train. But you probably don't train fasted, do you? You probably always have something.
No, I generally would eat something in the morning, so I'd have that before I eat, and then I'd have breakfast.
Yeah, let your body absorb all the nutrients, vitamins, and then get breakfast and get running. Very good.
What I also take actually is the joint complex. I don't know if you've taken that before.
When I got this injury, I took it for like a month and a half, 2 months steady, and then every second day. It's really nice. Love it as well. Completely different taste.
I've been getting my mum on that for like 3-4 months, and she's sworn by it.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
But I've also been taking it as well. Like it's good. Like obviously the joint health is so important for especially a sport like
for your sport.
Rugby. So you know I take that as well. So I think between the two of them, I've got a pretty good combination of Revive.
I take, now you probably don't take this one, but maybe you do, the Beauty Complex. Have you ever tried it? No, so I've been taking that one for the past few months. I've been taking that one in the evening, and I love it because it has a real pineapple flavour to it, which is like my favourite juice. But then the joint complex as well. I might, now that you reminded me, I might go back on it again and see if that helps the hip fully recover because it's been so long at this stage. But yeah, James, that was great. Thank you so much for joining me today to go through the Q&A and finally getting to meet the other Revive Active ambassador at long last.
Thank you, Nathalie. I enjoyed that.
No problem at all. Come here, have a great day. Have a lovely time down in Galway, and hopefully we will chat to you soon.
See you there.
Take care. Bye.